telogen effluvium and how do you fix it? Telogen effluvium is a very unique hair loss. It is a trauma-based shed that occurs 90 to 120 days after a stressful event. A stressful event can really be anything for anybody, but typically I see it when it's dealing with a car crash, a move, some type of surgery, a divorce, something that was a powerful, stressful, trauma-based disruption in someone's life. Essentially what happens is 90 to 120 days after that event occurs, then your hair will end up as an overall whole beginning to shift into the telogen phase. And upwards of 33% of the hairs that are growing at that point in time can shift into this telogen phase, and you can, over a course of usually 6 months, sometimes longer, as much as 9, lose between 25 and 33% of the overall volume on your scalp. That is a massive amount of hair coming out, and you will typically notice it in the shower, on the pillows. You'll get sometimes a burning or crawling sensation on the scalp, and it literally just is dumping off of your hair. Now, that is not a common scenario. That is exclusively for something like telogen effluvium, and it has to be mitigated 2 ways. One, obviously you need to make sure that this stressor is not going to reoccur, and if that is not something that's possible, then you just hope for the best. 2, you make sure that all of the nutritional items that are in your blood, like iron, folate, vitamin D3, ferritin, and zinc, are all at their optimal levels. By getting your blood levels of nutrition to optimal, you will decrease the propensity of a stress-based shed by 70%. So make sure that your nutrition is optimal. And a third component actually is something that you can use topically, which is the Nutri-M. The Nutri-M contains melatonin, and melatonin topically can overall decrease the inflammation or the shed from telogen effluvium. I've been using it for years, and that has actually protected people with chronic telogen effluvium against future sheds. But the Nutri-M, again, Nutri-M for melatonin, is a powerful product topically to mitigate telogen effluvium as well. Those are about the entirety of the components that you can use to overall decrease the influence of telogen effluvium. You can also theoretically, once you're recovering from telogen effluvium, add low-level laser therapy for even greater protection, but that is something when you've seen a decrease in the shedding that you would add to get even better results. But overall, that is what telogen effluvium is, and technically you want to make sure that it is slowing down as quickly as possible. That way you can protect as much hair as possible.